Viewers, how are you? Welcome from Zilka's favorite. Here I am with a new topic today, that is tenses. So to understand tenses, it is very important because without understanding tenses, we cannot speak, we cannot write properly, even we cannot understand that we are talking about which part of time, okay? Present, past or future. So on the basis of present, past and future, we have 12 tenses: present simple, present continuous, present perfect continuous, past simple, past continuous and past perfect continuous, future simple, future continuous and future perfect, future continuous. Today we will start with the first one, that is simple present tense. But before starting, if still you didn't subscribe the channel, then subscribe first, Zilka's favorite, then hit the bell icon to continue. Okay, here we are. What is present simple tense? Present simple is used to state an action which occurs on regular basis in present. So basically it is a sentence that happened in present and on regular basis, or it can be a habit of someone or routine of someone. Like example, I live in Madrid. It's a routine work. It is happening regular basis in the present, so it is present simple tense. She doesn't like cheese, talking about her habit. So in the present, so it is a present simple tense. I think you are wrong. Here it is talking about something happened now, like in present, so it is present simple tense. Now thing is that how we can construct, how we can make present simple sentences, we have to follow some rules. So here are the rules. The first rule, if we are making sentence from singular subject, subject is a noun that is working actually in the sentence. So if we are making sentence from singular subject, we have to add first form of the verb, right? And with the first form of verb, we will add s or es to make the present simple sentence. After, you can also add the object. Object is the thing on which the subject is working. You can also add the object, and that will be complete present simple sentence. If the subject is plural, means the one who is working, who is doing something in the sentence is plural, then of course you will add the first form of verb, but there will be no s or es to make the present simple tense, right? Further, you can add the object. Suppose I have a singular subject, child. With it I am adding a first form of verb, that is play, and I will add s or es according to the rule. Child plays. This is complete sentence. But if I need to add the object, I can also add the object, like child plays ball. Similarly, for the plural subject like children, I will use the first form of the verb play, but there will be no s or es, right? So children play what? Ball. You can write ball or anything to add the object. To make sentences, there can be affirmative sentences, means positive sentences, statements. There can be negative sentences, means if we are not doing something, to make them negative. And there are also interrogative that I will tell you later on in the next slides, okay? So for affirmative, to make positive sentences, what is the rule? For plural subjects like they, we, or two names or more than two names, I and you, we are also considering them as plural. For these subjects, we have to use first form of verb. There will be no s or es at the end, and then we can add the object. Like I read every day, you read every day. But if the subjects are singular, like he, she, it, or any singular name, we will use the first form of the verb, but with s or es. He reads, she reads, Jane reads, with the object, right? Now how to make it negative? Suppose I read every day, but I am not reading every day, then how I will make it negative in the present simple tense? I will add don't or do not. I don't read every day. So with the plural subjects, we have to add don't or do not to make them negative. After adding don't or do not, you will add the first form of the verb and the object. For the singular subjects, to make them negative, you will add doesn't or does not, and after adding doesn't or does not with the first form of verb, you will drop s or es. Suppose it was he reads every day. When I will make it negative, I will say he doesn't read every day. I will drop the s or es. So you have to remember these rules, then it will be very easy to construct. Here is the example. I eat, because I we are considering as plural, so no s or es. She eats. We drink, we start, they leave. These are all plurals. She drinks, he starts, Rob leaves. These are all singulars. So for plurals, there is first form of verb without s or es, but for singulars, first form of verb but with s or es. So more examples are here. I go to bed, because of I, it is only go, but he goes to bed because he is singular. So you can read these examples for more clarifications. Here 3 types of sentences we can make in all tenses. So affirmative, negative and interrogative. Like affirmative, the positive sentence of present simple, I have, I live. Okay, I live. As I, we are taking it plural. So how to make it negative? I don't live. Okay, and how to make it interrogative means to ask the question. You have to just bring this do before the subject. That will become do I live? Similarly, you live, you don't live, the negative. And how to make it interrogative? Don't you live? Here it is don't, it means that is don't. Okay, he lives, he doesn't live. So how to make it interrogative? We will bring does before the subject. It will become does he live? So you can go through these examples. After that, you have to solve this worksheet. The verbs are given in the bracket. What you have to use, what you have to do over here, change the verb into correct form. You will read the sentence like I usually go to school. Now you will see that is go correct over here, or you have to change the form of the verb to make it correct. Okay, so same way you will read all the sentences. Here some sentences are affirmative, some are negative and some are interrogative. So be careful about the rules. You have to watch the video again, remember the rules and then solve it. After solving, you can submit in Google Classroom. If you have joined, if still you didn't join, then join it with the code. And you can also join my math classes for clarification of math concepts. Here are some courses that are to improve your languages 1, 2, 3, 4. So which course you are interested, you can inbox me or you can WhatsApp. So these courses are short courses of 1 month duration with little fees, so you can improve your language. You can comment in the comment box, or you can inbox, or you can WhatsApp to register yourself. These classes are in group and also these are individual classes. I have many international students from different countries. Because these are really beneficial, you will get the certificates at the end after the submission of all the assignments. So that's all for today. Hope you will like, comment and share the videos. Stay in tune, keep watching and stay safe. Pray for me. Till the next week. Fi Amanullah.